I'm going to put it on the platform. Multiple streams of income for teachers. I subtitled these pathways to financial freedom for teachers. Why do we need to be talking about this right now? I believe that teachers need to begin to focus on income, not just because we need money. No, you don't think about income right now because you need money, because there are many things that money cannot do. But we need to begin to think about this because in order to propagate your impact, in order to be able to increase your influence, you actually need income. I believe that every teacher is in the business of doing these three things consistently. Number one is impacting the children. This is a very important part. The second thing is influencing children, influencing parents, influencing people, influencing the society. I believe that every teacher is doing this, and we do these two very well. The third one is what really we don't really do well, and that is income. And the reason for this is because of the long years of practice of teachers, we are used to teaching and then waiting for salary. Now, I'm not against salary. Personally, I'm on salary too, even though I'm the one working in my work as a consultant, as a school consultant, as a school director. However, I'm on salary. I've disciplined myself to be able to do that. And that has allowed me to be able to think about other streams of income apart from the one that gives me steady income. I'm being sincere with you. I'm not going to say the things that I don't know. Neither am I going to say things that really, maybe I read it from a book or something. I'm going to tell you the practical things that I have handled, that I have done, that I believe that you can do, even as an educator. So I'm not against salary. However, I'm against the fact that salary is the only thing that funds you as you are. That will affect a lot of things. And this is why we need to begin to think about multiple streams of income. As teachers, we need to begin to look at pathways to financial freedom. And also, another reason why we need to begin to do this is that we need teaching profession to be attractive. I've had a lot of people walk up to me and tell me, "Oh, you are teaching teachers how to make money. So we did work with us again. Actually, will the teachers do this for them?" I said, it is very important to see this thing holistically. You have to pay attention to the systemic and the implication of what is going on. I went to a secondary school to speak to the senior secondary school students, and it asked me to talk about what's it called now? They asked me to talk about um career, and then I got to a particular said that I said, how many people want to be a teacher? Nobody put their hands up, and that is not the catch for me. One of the students said it. I believe he said it carelessly. He said, "God forbid." That touched me, because what that means is that if the next generation of people don't want to work in teaching profession, who will teach the children that will be children during those times? In case you think you are going to be, let us be very futuristic. Let us have plans. China has 100-year plan. Japan has 80-year plan. Canada has plans that they will do, things they will do by 2090. Don't worry about Nigeria plan. We don't plan. We only plan for 3 years. Election is coming in 2027. Anybody that takes over will do another 3 years. That is not a good way to live. You see, if we don't start talking about this thing right now, we may find it difficult by 2070, 2080. We may find it difficult to have teachers. Why? Because even look at it currently. There are many people that don't want to teach. There are many people that are teaching that want to leave. There are many people that used to teach that have left. They didn't go to another school. Before now, When teachers leave a school, they are going to another school. Right now, when teachers leave a school, they are going out of education. And you see the way they hate schools with passion. They said, oh, yes, I don't want to have anything to do with teaching again. Oh, I want to work right now so that I can travel. I was speaking to a good teacher that I know in 2020. I met her in 2020 before COVID, January 2020 to be precise. And then we got talking around last year, November 2024. In 4 years, she told me, she said, Coach Wale, I'm now in Canada. I left education for good. It touched me. You see, when I hear things like this, it makes me understand that no, we need this discussion. We need it. And the reason why I'm starting like this is because I want you to know why income. A lot of teachers just want to teach. A lot of people don't pay attention to the responsibility that is on them to make teaching attractive. When you are teaching students and they like you, they like your lifestyle, they look at you, they say they want to be like you, that shows me that yes, you have been effective. You have touched those children. I've had some couple of people or some couple of students tell me that and said, sir, what can somebody do to be like you? While I appreciate it, but it calls my heart to say, oh, I think you are getting something right. And I made up my mind that I am going to really, as many teachers as possible, I am going to really, really make everybody attractive so that the profession can be attractive. See, you may want plenty income because of your welfare with your condition. Yes, I agree. But I want you to see more than that. I need you to see more than that. By the grace of God, I make 6 figures, I make 7 figures, even as an educator, and I still teach in class. I train. Last week, Saturday, I trained. Yesterday, even after leaving training, I'm still going to be mentoring some children. This is my profession, no matter what I do. And as I am going, the student that I'm teaching, they look at my lifestyle, they look at the clothes I wear, they look at the shoes that I wear, and then they look at my wristwatch. And this is what I'm trying to say. You need to see more than just the fact that you just want to make money so that you can have good life. Some people may not want to teach again. Well, but really the set of people that I'm looking at are people that despite the salary, they have multiple. What funds them is not even salary. That is my aim. That's why I subtitled this Pathways to Financial Freedom. Financial freedom is when you are not really thinking of, oh, the next meal. How do I pay my children's school fees? And then if the school does not help you, if the school does not support you, apologies. I had a male teacher in a secondary school, had a pregnant wife. The wife was due for the EDD was a particular, and then they were already like 5, 6, 7 days after the EDD. And then the hospital kept saying that, oh, we will have to do operation. And the man said, okay, the normal delivery said, the money I don't have. Operation. And then they told the man 560,000. He said, where do I get this kind of money? The doctor was shocked when the man said, I've never seen this kind of money in my life. It has never been in my account before. I said, wow, we need something more. We need something better. I'm not saying, all my courses that has to do with financial intelligence for teachers, none of it is to make a teacher leave class. In fact, all of it is geared to make teachers still remain in this profession. Because if the rate at which people are leaving teaching profession, if this thing begins to go, it becomes something worrisome. That means nobody will teach the next generation. And so the aim and the objective is to make sure that even as we teach in our schools, even as we teach, I believe that some teachers are going to graduate to run schools too. But even as we already have multiple streams of income. We are entrepreneurial. We are innovators. We are influencers that can influence the children to also see teaching as an option for career, not something that they think, oh, my life is finished. I won't be able to match up with my mate and my colleague. Early this year, I turned 40. my 48th. And on that day, I had 7 of my classmates when we were secondary school called me. All of them were out of the country. 1 in Australia, 2 in US, 3 in Canada. I had 1 in UK, and there's another one. All of them were out of the country, and they did a WhatsApp call and said, we want to greet Wale. I'm telling you, it was highly fulfilling for me. And each and every one of them was saying, oh, we are so happy with what you are doing. Thank you, Guy. I said, what? You people, you say you are happy. What am I doing? I want to say that you people. And when I caught that call, it dawned on me that one of the consideration of my mind when I put my feet in education, I can't forget 2011, when I made up my mind that I'm going into education, despite the fact that I was in a multinational consulting firm. One of the things that was on my mind is, how will I stand with my mates? How will I be at loggerheads with them? Oh, when all of them come together, I won't be able to enter. I was thinking when they come together, I never knew that there would be a time that they will come together because of me, just to appreciate what I'm doing. So please, I want to say this. This is not the time to just try to say, oh, let us do this. No, the essence of this, the objective of this is to keep you teaching, keep you in the profession, but the profession should pay you and fund your lifestyle. Anybody that is very close to me in the last 2 years knows that this is my passion. I want teaching to be able to fund the lifestyle of teachers. And please, I'm saying this, I have loads of courses that I've prepared, that I've titled Monetize Your Teaching Skill course. I hope I'll be able to talk about it, but let's go to the business of the day. Income is a journey. Income is a journey. And this is very critical and important. Making more money as a teacher is a journey. You just have to understand. And what do I mean? Actually, what do you mean by saying that making money is a journey or income is a journey? It requires 3 things. Number 1, it requires a path. Oh, yes, there is science to income. There is science to making money. As a teacher, no matter your profession, the principles remain the same. There's a path. There's a path that you are going to tread that shows me that you can't make more than 30,000 extra in the next 2 years. If all you have is just salary, and then you are waiting for when the school will increase your salary, if that is all that you have, honestly speaking, making money or making more money may not be that. There's a path to take. Number 2, there's a destination. Oh, yes, there's a destination. I tell teachers, no matter how faithful you are to a school, no matter how you work in a school, there's going to come a time when the school will tell you, thank you very much. We want to do a send forth program for you. You have served faithfully, and the best they want to give you, they give you things. However, that does not negate the fact that the school, especially private school, may not have the capacity to pay you or to give you gratuity or to pay pension and every other thing that needs to come with it. So gone are the days when you have teachers that teach in public schools, and then by the time they retire, they are paid gratuity and then they are paid. But a private school teacher spending 25 or 30 years right now, think about it. What will people give me afterwards? And let me say this, please, for God's sake, you have to understand that there is a law called the law of time perspective. It's a law, the law of time perspective. What does the law of time perspective, what does this say? I will tell you quickly. The law of time perspective says that people always emerge and become whatever they have projected in 20 years. Is a law of time perspective. When you understand your destination, by the time I'm 55, I don't want to teach again. But without that, I want to be able to fund everything about my life, even fund my children's needs. I want to be able to meet the needs of my children, By that time, my son will be in university. You see, everything that takes money from you as a teacher, this is very important. Everything that takes money from you at time is never urgent. It is never urgent. The reason why it gets tiring, it gets, is because there's no destination perspective to that. You have a 7-year-old boy right now, and in 20 years' time, that boy will be 27. If you plan your 15 years, the boy will be 22. I am so sure that boy is going to be in university. From now, which university do you want that boy to go? Or you just want him to just continue? Don't worry, when we get to the bridge, we will cross it. No, it doesn't work that way. More money does not happen that way. Oh, yes. You must have a destination in perspective. You must have a future so that it will help you to plan. Oh, yeah. In 15 years' time, how much will a university tuition cost? If I want my children to go to private university, or I want to send them to universities outside the country, we hope that the university's environment will be better by that time. But where you take your children, where you send your children by that time is going to be based on what you are seeing currently. Also, making money requires a vehicle. This is the one I love the most. Making money requires a vehicle. Making money requires a path. You take a path to get there. Destination, that's when you get there. And then it takes vehicle. You may know, you may have the path, you may be on the path, and you know the destination, but your vehicle is weak. The weakest vehicle to take you to your destination is salary. Oh, yes. I won't mention the year now. I've had a lot of offers from schools in this my year of working as school consultant. But one is very recent. The school promised to pay me 750,000 naira to work in the school as a principal of the school with an official car. Oh, I simply turned it down. Hey, Coach Wale, 750. I remember the way I did it. I did it in a very subtle way. I just told the school, I said, I will only enjoy this money for 3 months. I'm telling you, after the 3rd month, I'm caged. Oh, yes. I said, the reason is not far-fetched. The reason is because I've spent 10 years of my life not having to depend on people. I said, by the way, I'm running the company. It's the company that pays me salary. And I pay other people in the salary in the company also. So you won't ask me to sack people and then come and join you. While I acknowledge the fact that, or while I agree to the fact that you acknowledge my capacity to take the school to a greater height, I will prefer to be able to work as a consultant and do the work. The woman said, oh, what if you are paid 2 million naira? I said, no matter the amount you put on me, it shows me that I can make more than that. That's what it means. And why? Because of my vehicle. I decide, you will decide which vehicle will take me to that destination. Because your time to the destination, your experience on the road, and your body when you get there is going to be based on the vehicle. Imagine somebody, three people going to Abuja from Lagos. Just imagine it. Please follow my train of thought. 3 people going to Abuja from Lagos. One wants to trek, one wants to take a God is good GIG motor, and one is taking a flight. No doubt, the person taking a flight will get there faster and in a better condition than somebody that is going on a bus. The person going on a bus will possibly get there in the next 8 hours or 9 hours or 10 hours. The person going by flight will get there in less than 1 hour. But the person trekking, I don't want to go there. So a lot of people, a lot of teachers, honestly, if you ask me, they are trekking to their destination, the financial destination. Oh, yes. And that's why it looks as if the more they work, the more they are far from what they are seeing. And that's why it looks as if they are not motivated. They don't want to learn what they need to do to be able to get the children to work. I remember speaking to someone. I said, it is in your interest to make your teacher understand to have financial intelligence. It is in your interest as a school owner or as a school to let them have good financial intelligence. I said, because all the things that you are complaining about, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do this. You see, I said, it will, it will affect them. I said, because the reason why is because they are not motivated. And really, as much as I don't want to talk about extrinsic or external motivation is still real. It's real. Look at it. You see, the sector that pays more has more people going for training, have more people learning, have more people becoming. I'm telling you the truth. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you have to understand that income is a journey. Income is a journey. I can't say it more than this. Income is a journey. So let's take the journey quickly. By the way, let me quickly say this. Monetize your teaching skill. This is one of the modules in monetize your teaching skill. Oh my God. If you to have the robust module, the module is robust. Monetize your teaching skill course is everything you need as a teacher to upgrade yourself, to take yourself to that point. If you ever feel that you need to make more money as a teacher, you need my course, monetize your teaching skill course. I beg you in the name of God. If you can't buy it this month because of salary, prepare to buy next month. Get it as fast as possible. Sit down with it. The questions that you have, get me on WhatsApp, send me message, do everything to get my attention, and let us put this thing together. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Okay, please, let's go on. Let's go on. There are 5 vehicles to transport you to stream of income as a teacher. There are 5 vehicles. Don't forget, I said the vehicle determines your destination or the time to destination. There are 5 vehicles. Number 1 is your content. Number 1 is your content. Your content, what do I mean? You are a mathematics teacher, you are an English teacher, you are a music teacher, you are an art teacher, you are basic science, physics, chemistry, biology, STEM teacher, name it. ICT, coding, robotics, art, literature in English, name any subject that you teach. Your content is the first driver, is the first vehicle, your content. If you have a unique content, if you have a unique insight, your time to stream of income is going to be very good. Now, please understand what I'm saying. Bulk of your content has now been replicated. Your greatest competitor right now as a teacher is not even another teacher. It is now AI. It is the artificial intelligence that we have currently. And the artificial intelligence is developing massively. I don't know if a lot of people, if you will agree with what I'm saying, but artificial AI is developing on a massive level. So your content is very important. Number 2 is communication. In fact, oh my God, when I see teacher says, oh, I'm shy, I said, you stand in front of children every day and you are here telling me that you are shy. I was coaching someone on how to become parenting coach because this is one of the core activity of my life. I work with teachers at every point. And so I was in this coaching session where I was teaching this person on how to become a parent coach, coach parent about their children. And then the next thing I said, so you are going to seek for speaking in, parent forum. You're going to organize one yourself. And then she said, me that I'm shy. I said, a teacher says she's shy. I said, no, this is one of the things that we are taking away. By 2031, the greatest skill in the world is communication. Anybody that can communicate will really cause a lot of things, will influence so much. Communication skill is going to be the biggest. It's going to be the biggest skill that anybody can get. The earlier you don't joke with communication, I say, oh, I used to feel somehow when I face people. Please, you better, The confidence you use to face the students in your class is the same thing you will need to face the parent. It's the same thing you will need to face other colleagues. It's the same thing you will need to face people in other profession. Don't look down on yourself. This is the time to come out. If you are not out there, if people are not seeing you, something is wrong. Your time to income will be very far. You always like to sit at the back. You always like to do, every time you are out of school, you go to another social meeting where people should see you. You have a question to ask, but you won't ask. No, that's not, we should do better. This time, we need to do better. So communication is a very important thing. The third one, which is the third C, is collaboration. Oh, yes, collaboration. We need to begin to look for who can I partner with. Oh, as I'm going to be showing you currently. Don't lose me. Collaboration. This is not the time for competition. This is the time for collaboration. This is not the time to be looking at, oh, this person has done this one, this person has done. No, this is the time for us to come together. If you are an English teacher, I'm a math teacher, and I have someone asking for English, let's come together. That other person is looking for somebody that has mathematics. This is not the time to start competing with ourselves. The more the number of people that you can work with, the more your income. I'm going to say that again. The more the number of people that you can work with, the more your income. One of the critical issues facing school system today, especially private schools in Nigeria, one of the critical issues that we are facing is the inability to know how to work with people. Imagine a proprietress, the owner of a school, wanting to teach 2-3 classes, or started the school and said, I'm the one that will teach from one class to another. That is not possible. It's not possible. You will need to bring in people, and that is where collaboration. You see, as I'm saying it now, the critical thing I want you to be thinking about is, how am I expressing all these things that Coach Wale is saying? How am I expressing my content? Is my content unique? That's number one. Is my content special? Some things can be unique, but they are not special. Special in what sense? If people decide not to do the content, just like I was talking to a lady who said, I can only teach civic education. So I asked her, I said, have you ever seen any parents do extra lesson for civic education? I said, you better wise up. And you said you want to improve your financial condition. Content, is it unique? Is it special? Secondly, communication. Ask yourself. The third one is collaboration. How am I collaborating with people? Am I in a group? Am I functioning in that group? Do I have people that will come together and think about how we can better our lives? Collaboration. Number 4 is creativity. What the style that I used to teach currently, the way I'm teaching currently, when was the last time that I learned it? Oh yes, creativity. What shows creativity on my part? What shows that, yes, I'm a very creative person? You see, these are critical questions that we must ask. And the fifth vehicle is courage. It's courage. Every time I talk about this slide, I always put this picture. This picture is a teacher in 2020 COVID, when she started teaching mathematics like this. I hope you know this is not a classroom. This is an online class. She had a ring light, and then come and see the way people were thronging into this class. And she was running the classes. The classes was going on like that. Right now, it's a norm now. It has become a norm right now. Please, I want you to understand, you must make sure that, courage, creativity, collaboration. Be courageous enough. Take good step. Take that step. Oh, yes, take the step. Buy the first ring light. Oh, yes, so that after you are done with school, when you get back home, see, this is what time am I right now? This is after 4 p.m. in Nigeria time. I've done work in the morning and afternoon. I'm back now. After I'm done with this class, I'm still going for another class. Oh, yes. Why am I saying this? Be courageous. Everything will not fall on your lap as a teacher. Everything will not fall on your lap. Take the step. Take that step. And I'm not talking about courage in the place of learning. You see, one of the things I discovered is that we overrate intelligence. We exaggerate intelligence and knowledge. And one thing I want you to know is that there is a level where knowledge and intelligence can no longer help you. You need courage, collaboration, creativity, just like what we have here. You need to use those things. Oh, I want to learn, I want to learn, I want to learn. No, you need to come back and tell yourself all the things I've been learning all this while. What are the action points that I've taken? Those action points, are they taking me towards my goal? Because this is very important. So take courage, be courageous, take that step, do it afraid. Oh yes, do it afraid. So let's go, let's go. So I want to share with you income streams for teachers. You know, we are talking about multiple streams of income. So if we are talking about multiple streams of income, then I think I should be able to tell you some income streams, some things that I believe that can help you, where you can make money from apart from your salary. Number one is products. Number one is product. I don't know a teacher that wants to improve his income condition without having products. Even this thing I'm sharing with you is applicable to schools. When schools, as a school consultant, when school complain to me and tell me, oh, my school finance, you know, by 10th week, we're already broke. I don't even have the money to pay salary for this month. I don't even do this. The first question I ask them always, you know, I don't know, I don't know how to say it. A lot of school owners are always they look at me one kind. They just look at me and say, what is wrong with this guy? I said, where is your product? Oh, didn't you see my product? I said, I can't see it. Didn't you see the students? The students are my product. I said, they are not your product. They are not. Forget the fact that people say, oh, that's product, that's product. No, they are not your product. I said, product is everything that sells in your absence. Product is everything that sells in your absence. If it takes your presence to do certain things, if it takes the presence of certain people, then leave it. It is not called a product. Product is something that you create once that you can sell as many times as possible. Oh, yes. And teaching is not a product. Either you own a school or you are a teacher, I'm telling you today, teaching is an activity, it's a service. Bulk of what schools call product are not products. If you want to generate income stream as a teacher, you need to think product. While you are teaching in the class, ask yourself, as I'm teaching, what else do I have that is education related that can sell in my absence, that I can employ someone to deliver for me? Like books. See that book own. As I'm talking to you currently, I'm having messages from the sponsored ads that I've done. Oh yes, I do sponsored ads and I know how to do it. I have ads that works. I have some people here that got in here through my ads. By the way, if you want to know how to run good ads that will convert, I think you should book a one-on-one session with me. Honestly speaking, it's not very expensive. It's just 10,000 naira. And I'm going to give you a breakdown. We'll have the meeting together and I will record it so that you can always make reference to it, either as a school or as a teacher. But have a product first. Have a product, write a book. Product. That's the first income stream. It might be digital product and it might be physical products. Have a product. If you run training for school teachers as a teacher yourself on Saturdays or weekends or online like this, maybe on a WhatsApp, on Zoom like this, that's a product. It is a product. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm recording this training and it's going to be one of the modules in my course. And people are already subscribing for the course. That's a product. I've employed someone to be interacting with anybody that wants to buy it. While I'm sleeping, money is entering my account. That is an income stream. Second one is partnerships. Partnerships. Actually, what do you mean by partnerships? Oh, okay. Who Who has a product that I can partner with? I will sell the product and I will get my own commission. Oh, yes. Who has a product that I can partner with? As I am now, I sell properties. I don't own a real estate. I just sell. And when I sell, I get my commission. Partnerships. It doesn't stop my work. It doesn't stop my teaching. It doesn't stop my consulting. I go to places, I train teachers, I do everything. But by the side, I also do that. Partnerships. You may not be real estate, you may be fashion. You have access to a good number of people that need, a particular style of clothes or accessories. Let's go into partnerships. Oh yes, what is going to be my cut? Should we do 70-30 or 60-40 or even 80-20? I'm collecting 20% of anything I sell. Income stream. Number 3, community building. Community building. Oh yes, teachers really need to start building communities. You need to begin to build your own people. Yes, even if it is one WhatsApp group, have under you. Every school has parent group. Oh yes, I run a group, community. Community says that, people are under you and they hear from you often. They hear from you from time to time. That's what we call community building. And the beauty of that is the fact that it can help your partnership. So when you go into partnership with someone, it is because you have a community. You have people that you want to introduce the product to. That's the reason why you can ask for partnership. If you don't know anybody, honestly speaking, nothing may work. Number 4, consulting and training. If you have been teaching a particular subject for a while, don't forget what I talk about in courage. Take the step. Imposter syndrome is dealing with a lot of teachers. A lot of people feel they are not enough. You have spent 10, 12, 14 years teaching the same thing. You can be called a master, but everybody even call you a master, but you have never seen yourself as a master before. You cannot walk up to a school and tell the school, I want to train your people on proper phonics. I want to train your people on diction. I want to train your people on elocution. I want to train your people on mathematics. I want to train your people on how to teach ICT. You see, it comes in different formats. Take a training job. In my training sessions or 7-figure teacher series, you see, I have this happening every week. Last weekend, we had how to get local and foreign clients. If you can still join that training, oh my God, it's something that you shouldn't miss. It's just 2,000 naira. Next week, also, we are having another one from that series. I have a series that we are going through during this holiday, and it's not free. I'm sorry for that. But all this is to equip you, to get you to understand, all this income stream, because the way I'm listing it now is not enough. You will agree with me. To list it is one thing. To be able to do it and work it is another thing. I have a whole course, 8 modules on how to be an educational consultant and trainer. 8 modules of course. So consulting and training. Number 5, speaking engagements. Speaking engagements. Oh yes, you can get speaking engagement on a weekend. You see, your weekend should always be a time where, you are maybe speaking in a conference, you're speaking in a seminar, and there are ways to be able to get it. Actually, I want my calendar to be booked. There's a way to go about it. There is a way to go about it, and that is an excellent income stream. Number 6 is distribution. Distribution. What do you mean by distribution? Which product is selling? And I need to bring it to my immediate environment. How can I distribute? I have a teacher that sells, there's this thing called waffle. Some part of the country may not know it, but it's being sold in the cosmopolitan city. And there's a teacher that takes that waffle in a smaller dimension, not really very expensive, and she distributed it to 5 schools. When she was talking to me about it, and she told me, she said, Coach, I'm making money because by 10:30, they tell me that the entire thing is over. And she's not the one that makes it. She just have the privilege of taking it because the people that makes it want it distributed. They have a store that people walk in. But she just decided, okay, so what if I take this early in the morning and I get it across to those places? And right now, she's trying to get more outlet. Honestly speaking, that is income stream. As a teacher, you are in school. The transportation of all those things are there. The people that will work with it are there. And then everybody, we just have something good and something great to get on. Number 7, online teaching. Okay, number 7, online teachings. Oh yes, this is the one, this is the rave of the moment. I'm telling you, a lot of people are online teachers, online tutors. And while you are teaching in the class, while you have your product, while you are forming partnerships, you are getting speaking engagements, you have consulting and training, you have someone that you help someone to involve in distribution, you are also an online teacher. Or you may decide to just take 3 or 4 out of these. I'm just giving you options. I'm giving you things that you can begin to think about when you sit down personally as a teacher and ask yourself, how can I make more money? If you're even a school owner, this is very applicable to you. Ask yourself, how do I fund the school apart from the school fees? School fees cannot fund your school alone. And there are so many people that are sinking because of loans that they get. But before, is loan bad? No. Before you get it, how are you going to pay? Do you have channels, streams, income streams that can help you, that can act as shock absorber for you? Oh yes, online teachings. Schools, explore online school. Teachers, explore online teachings. There are so many platforms. This is what I taught last week, Saturday, for how to attract local and foreign clients in 7 days as educators. I'm telling you the truth. If you still want to have access to that, it's just 2,000 naira, and I will send everything to you. You sit down with it. A lot of people have been giving me massive review. A lot of, oh my God, this is an eye-opener. I tell you, it is an eye-opener. Online teaching, it's a very fantastic one. The next one is digital products. Oh my God, this is amazing. Create a course. You see, some people are creating mathematics for children that does not like mathematics. It's a course. And some parents sees it like that, they buy. Create digital products. You see, you don't have to restrict yourself to just the physical space. And that is all your expression. No. We have passed that era. We have passed it. So explore digital products, explore ebooks, write ebooks, do courses, have a membership or mentorship platform. Have some students under you that are undergoing mathematics. You see, you should be like a teacher that I know that said, I'm existing in education to help children that hate mathematics to like mathematics. And I tell you, when she starts talking about mathematics, she has been invited by so many places with speaking engagements, but she knows how to teach mathematics that the student will be interested. And so our mantra is, I help students that hate mathematics. First, I acknowledge that there are students that hate maths, and I help them to like it. That's my work. And you know what? She has written a book, How to Love Mathematics as a kindergarten, as a teenager, as a primary school. I'm being sincere with you. You can't see the hard copy. It's the ebook. And she's selling it. Digital products. Please, you should be able to create digital products. That's our time right now. We are in a very critical time. I'm telling you. What of digital platforms? Digital platforms. See, you can write this down. There's seller.co, SELAR, seller.co. You can be an affiliate marketer there. You may not write or create a digital product by yourself, but you can sell digital product for people in exchange for commission, just like partnership. We call it affiliate marketing. Oh yes, it's an income stream that will help you as a teacher. Okay, we're getting to. So I have some product ideas that I believe that as teachers, we can work on to give us streams of income. Some product ideas. Number one, complementary products. Oh, yes. So somebody is thinking, so how do I go from here? Okay, Coach Wale, you have listed everything. How do I go? What are the steps that I need to take? First, work on the product ideas that you have. Think about it. What are people buying? And those things, what are their complementary products? Oh, yes. What are people buying? Every fashion designer needs a fabric. Every fashion designer needs fabric. The fabric is a complementary product. The fashion designer is the one that, and that's the way it works. Complementary product. See, every nursing mother needs a baby spoon. I know someone that sells baby spoon. That's all she sells. Baby spoon. The spoon that can be used for baby to feed babies. I'm being sincere with you. Nursing mother. And from one place to another, I sell baby spoon. Why? He said baby spoon is one of the things. And the woman that I'm talking about, she is a teacher in early childhood stage, early years. And she sells baby spoon. He said, my own baby spoon help the children in their pencil grip. It helps them to grip. It helps them to do a lot. Educational. Look at how complementary product. Because the baby will eat. So the spoon is for baby between age 1 and age 5. Baby will eat. The way they handle the spoon, there are some children that don't like to eat, because of the spoon that they give to them. Complementary product. You see, think about it. Every Rolls Royce comes with a Rolex watch. I don't know why they do it like that. There's a Rolex watch for a Rolls Royce car. I'm serious. Every Bentley has a Bradley. Complementary product. So what are people buying? And what are the products that complement those things? Think very well. Please, I beg you. It's a product idea for you as a teacher. Think about it. Oh, yes. Digital products. Oh, my God. This one, I can't stress it enough. Online teaching and online school. These are product ideas that can help you increase. Go into it. All these things are the things that when I do a one-on-one session with teachers, by the way, my one-on-one session between now and April 30, I'm giving 50% discount for anybody. I'm telling you, for anybody that wants to have a one-on-one session with me about clarity, about which product should I do, what should I do, where's the execution like, I'm giving a 50% discount. But when people come and say, please, Coach Wale, the only thing I do right now is I have salary and I'm teaching in a school. So what please help me out. These are things that I equip. I said, okay, maybe do you have a story that you can convert into a book? Do you have, is there anything that touches your art that you think you can turn into a digital product? Okay, let me teach you how to run a Facebook ad so that you can get people. There are so many things. Platform marketing. Are you on groups? You are in a group currently, or you run a group, you start a WhatsApp group, you have a Telegram group, you have a Facebook group, or you are present in a Facebook group. Oh my God. These are ideas that can help you. And from there, you begin to collaborate. Value chain services. Value chain services. What do I mean by value chain services? To produce value in education, let me use education as an example. It's not compulsory that you have to restrict yourself to education, but to produce value in education, there are steps to take. Each of those steps is called value chain. Let me give a practical example. To be able to teach a child and follow timetable, there are chains, there are steps to take. First step is the marker that we use to write on the board. That is one of the value chain services. Somebody is supplying the marker. Somebody is supplying the ink. Oh, yes, I'm telling you, value chain services. That's one. To be able to get things done, somebody is supplying the textbook, the content that you are using to teach. Somebody supplies that. That is part of the value chain. I'm saying this so that you can understand this well. In order to have good security and somebody that is responsible for ensuring who comes in and goes out, somebody is supplying security to a school. The person does not necessarily need to be in that place, but is supplying the security services. You know, it is part of the value chain. When the children are pressed, they want to go to the toilet. The cleaner, somebody supplies cleaners. It's called the value chain services. And this is very important and very critical. Another product idea is real estate marketing. Oh, yes, you can help sell real estate. Yes, you can. You can sell real estate for people. Now, this is so critical and very important. So when you look at it, you know, you look at a real estate company around you, and then you have their product, you trust them, you do your due diligence. Of course, you know, it's one of the things that I also try to coach teachers about. You don't even need to be carrying it on your head, just your status. Start with just the status. Start with your Facebook, start putting it up. I met Mr. Kazim Abolore in February. Oh yes, that man is teaching in a public school and he's using a Jeep. Why? Because he markets real estate. He tells everybody, I sell real estate. I'm a teacher. He's teaching in a public school, but he parks car and the principal is looking and say, where did you get this kind of car? And he said, he's real estate, even though he's still teaching. So I want you to be as open as possible. Don't lock yourself. Don't say, everything this Mr. Wale is just talking. I was thinking he's just going to be giving us money. No, this is more than, I'm giving you money right now. Because some people will be asking, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know this. I'm telling you what to do. Academic coach. Oh yes, you want to go into academic life coaching business. In other words, you help students in their study skill. You help them to plan and manage their time. You prepare students for examinations. Academic coach. You want to be an academic coach. So you are looking into academic life coaching program, you know, very important. Also parenting coach, just like I told you. So all these things, academic coach, parenting coach, and all these things are things that I do in having a one-on-one session with you as a teacher or a group coaching session. So if you see any of my, you know, training advert, just subscribe to it. Trust me, you are really going to have a lot and do a lot and achieve a lot. Distribution network. Oh yes, distribution network. But in distribution network, please make sure that the product you want to distribute, make sure that it gives you good return. And then the operation and the system is clear, it's not complex. If it's too complex, there'll be problem. There was a time I was selling app for a company, you know, they are into payroll services. And the problem about it is that their processes were too complex. So I had 3, 4, 5 schools that subscribed to it. I was meant to collect commission on any successful subscription, but they couldn't run the registration. It was not seamless. All the schools left. Even me, I abandoned them. Oh yes. So distribution network, look at it carefully. You know, even if it is multi-level marketing, that is this, just look at it. Is their operation, is it seamless? It's not this one that they will ask somebody that does not have 5,000 to go and bring 78,000. Don't do that, because you will just be working for working's sake. No, we have to introduce smartness into our work. But you can work on a distribution network, a product that really want to move around like that. Ebooks and books. Oh yes, create ebooks and books. This is very, very important also. I can say that ebooks is very key and critical. How to create. 3 weeks ago, I did a training on how to write and sell your ebook. In fact, how to make money, good money, with ebooks and books. By the grace of God, I have recorded a good level of success for me to be able to talk about it. And, you know, participants were really, really. So ebooks and books, very, very important. This is another product idea. Membership groups. Create membership groups. People are there On a monthly basis, maybe they are giving you, even if it is 2,000 naira, be paying to be on this group. I promise you, every day or every week, we are going to be doing this. We are going to be doing this on that group, like homework help. You know, I say this thing, homework help. I have a section of parents that puts their children under my homework help, and I run it, and I collect 5,000 naira, honestly, on a weekly basis. Oh, sorry, on a monthly basis. It's holiday period now. We are also on holiday. But once we resume, and what are we doing there? If you have your homework and then you need somebody to be able to put you through as a student, not just to help you write, I can't help you write it, but to take you through, to put you through, is a membership group. And that's a stream of income. I'm telling you, I have parents from Abuja, I have parents in Lagos, I have parents in Port Harcourt, I have parents in the north, far north of Kaduna, Sokoto. I have parents on that membership group. I need you to begin to think about these things. These are product ideas that can help you as a teacher. Stop boxing yourself. There's a lot that we can do as teachers. There's a lot that we can do. Online courses. So just like I'm doing this right now, I'm telling you, there is monetize your teaching skill online course. I have increasing school populations online course. In that increasing school population, I have a module that says what you should do when you are less than 50. I have a module that says what you should do when you are less than 100. So online courses. And you sell, and I sell. I have school administrators course, excellence in school administration and school admission officers. I have a course on that. So I'm saying, I'm not just telling you something that really is out of this world to do. No, it's, I want you to sit down. If you are not really, you still don't get it, please, one-on-one session with me. I believe that you are going to really have a lot of trainings and conference speakings. These are product ideas that will really help you and really give you a lot. Okay, so on this point, I want to stop and say, if you want to increase your multiple streams, if you want to have streams of income as a teacher, if you look at all these things, you notice that these are things that can work even as you are teaching. Because I am a consultant. I'm a consultant. I'm a teacher. I manage schools. I manage teaching operation of schools. I run, consulting both online and offline. And despite doing that, I'm a trainer. On Saturday, I did over 3.5 hours training. And then I came back in the evening to train again online. This is something that is very possible. I'm telling you. And you see, I want you to subscribe and come on board. First, if you want, I will want you to get my monetize your teaching skill online course. Very fantastic one. You are really going to enjoy that course. And I am ready without payment. Once you subscribe for that monetize your teaching online course, if you have questions, I'm going to create time for you for clarity and a lot. But if you want to have a one-on-one session with me also, I am breaking for the rest of this month. 50% is going to be a 50% discount. If you want that, please chat me up and let's take the discussion from there. This is our time. And I'm not saying this because of anything. This is our time. If you know anyone, if I'm telling you the truth, that is really doing well in education, the person is functioning in these areas that I just showed you right now. And please, I want you to take it up. I want you to work it out. I want you to latch on these ideas to make you work. Oh, time will not permit me to be able to talk about marketing your income streams. So if I've given you this, the next question that will be on your mind is, okay, Kuchwali, I have a complementary product. I have a digital product. I have ebook. I think I'm going into academic coaching now. How do I market it? How do I let people know what I'm selling? How do I put myself out there? Because that's where the money is. The money is not in you calling yourself academic coach. It's not in you calling yourself parenting coach. The money is not in you calling yourself whatever it is. The money is actually in you marketing that product, putting it out there for people to see. And where it starts from is the picture you are seeing right now. I am a brand. Oh, yes. It starts by first establishing your brand. Open yourself for people to be able to see you. Okay, so this makes me to say that in my course, this marketing is a critical part of this. I will want you to please, because my time is, oh my God, I'm even 2 minutes behind schedule before they come and lock me out. This, it's going to be an amazing and robust one. I want you to subscribe for the Monetize Your Teaching online school, online course, and get a lot. Honestly, it's value packed. It is value packed. It is value packed. And I know and I believe that you are really going to enjoy it. Thank you very much, everyone. If you have question, please, you can send me a message directly on my WhatsApp or on the group or personally to me. My number is displayed at the footer of the slide. You can send message to me on WhatsApp and I will answer your question. Thank you, everyone. See you in another training.